back, another one. Finishing the array lists. Alright, we're back for array lists. Write a method that returns the first element of an array on strings. There's no element in the array list. Return the empty string. For example, have an array string list with the elements. Hello world. First element list should return hello, etc. And my internet is back again, so I am going to be uploading a video probably every day. I think I'm going to double upload today and then upload one tomorrow. Today is the 31st of March, and I've had videos from before, like March 17th and such. I just haven't been able to upload. So we're gonna be working on those. You need. I don't know why that looks like that, but okay. Beautiful. Alright, the list null part protects from basically this part, just the if statement checks if it's empty. Otherwise, if it is, it returns the emptiness. Otherwise, as for the assignment, it'll return the first element, which is 0, not 1, because 1 is the second one for some reason. It starts at 0. It goes 0, 1, 2, 3 instead of 1, 2, 3. Listen for me. I don't know how to feel about this, whatever's happening here. Write a method that returns the last element of an array of strings. If there is no last element in the array list, return this empty string. For example, if you had with the hello world, return the last one. So it's going to be the same thing, just instead of the last one, it's going to be length minus 1, or size minus 1, I believe. Okay. Yeah, it's the same thing. We just do the list.size minus 1 to get the last element in that string or the array. You label me by land. Write a method that returns the middle element of an array of strings. If there's an odd number of elements in the array list, return the one in the middle of the world. For example, if there are an even number of elements, return the second of the 2 middle elements. Really spreading it out like it's supposed to be more difficult than it is. If I could type. Did I die? Because of death? Now it's gone. I collapsed it, apparently. So this is a similar concept. The if statement just checks if it's empty at 0, and then this middle index just takes the size of the list, divides it by 2, and then whatever that is, it just gets that number. It gets the element from that, and I think it automatically rounds up or down. I think it's up because it's the second one, and if it's even. Misinforming. Write a method that takes a parameter int max and returns an array list. I forgot to come over here first. Initialize with values starting at 1 and incrementing up to max. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yes, until you love your own reflection. Rule number 2. Just aim for progression. Rule number 3. Pain. That is a lesson. Protecting me from the moments of pain. Protecting me from the moments of pain. Yeah, what it is. You burn. Tables always turn. Yeah, the tables always turn. Oh, this capital I was wrong. One day you gonna learn. Somebody else until you love your own reflection. Rule number 2. Vision. Just aim for progression. Rule number 3. Advice is a lesson. It's really just cause protection. Protecting me from all the moments of pain. Protecting me from all the moments of shame. And if I could burn it, I wanted to lose. Just get burned. Alright, so basically I redefined list to account for the max thing that I just wasn't how do I explain that? Created list for the new list, and then we continued to add for the loop, and then it would add on to list for as great as max was. Basically. So like it counted up max until it was out. Take for granted. Thanks you wish you won't. Write a method that takes a single array list double as a parameter and returns the sum of all elements in the array list. For example, list was 1.0, 2.5, 2.5, return 6. If there are no elements, return 0, so, yeah. Excuse me. In this life, you can't go back. You gotta enjoy it while it lasts. Never in the moment. God, what is it with my fingers right now? You can always start again. Enjoy it while it lasts. These are the best days that we have. Can't go back. So you start with the sum equals 0, and then we just add on to sum for each time it loops through the double value, adding to sum, and returns 0 if there's nothing in it, etc. For as big as the list is. Write a method that takes two parameters, an array of doubles, and a double value, and return the array list with each element multiplied by value For example, if we had an array list double with the value 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, multiply by 5 should return the 0.5. Okay. So everything halved. Got it. While it lasts. Find a new list as result. Right deep in your I always forget that part. It wasn't right for you. And then we do for double num list length, and then we add to the results the number times value. 189, 189 to end. And then return results, and in doing so that'll also account for 0 or nothing in it. Better on me, you look better on me. Hairs on your skin, I've been chill. Oh, it's some of these guys, alright. You look so sweet. Yeah, you would look better. You would look better on me. I think this is right. If I would guess. First try without actually like looking at anything. Yep. Get all the integers and then a for loop and then the end sum plus the actual sum number that's outputted. Backtrace, put in your fingers in my neck. Wanted a night to end. Day low, and I'm seeing an angel. A perfect image standing next to him. Oh yeah, I forgot about import. I was looking up like that doesn't seem like that would be right. I gotta find the import. They don't see what I see. Better on me. Eyes on your skin, I'll be your child. We both know. You're so sweet. Telling you would look better. Better on me. Forgot that's not actually a parameter of any kind. Me. This one is though. And that one's gotta go there. Close the for loop, close the public status, close the public class main. Beautiful. Better on me. You look better on me. You don't see what I see. Look better on me. Your skin, I'll be your phone. Darling, you will look better. Better on me. Why is this like the exact same one I just did? But like slightly different, I think. Like I feel like one of these things is different, but it's the same thing I just did. I'm gonna pay attention to that. If it comes back to that one, okay. I was about to say this looks like the exact same thing. I don't know. I could just be tripping. I don't know. Just right up sleep. There's eyes with cocky, maybe I'm see. This place if I could taste like one more then I leave. Down in the tavern, down at the Barbie. Sorry, Mom, I'm sorry. I leave the party. It's out to enjoyable down at the Barbie. Saying good night to Mom, I'm sorry. I leave the party, found so much cause all I see around me. He's like everybody wants. So if that's that, am I dumb? Three girls and zombies. I'm dumb. Actually, I want that. And this. Yeah, I almost messed it up. That would have made me annoyed because it was just indentation. One block off. I'm sorry, Flash can't leave the party. Alright, we're strings level 2. In this exercise, you are given a word or phrase. If the length of that word is odd, add a space to the end and return it. If it is even, return it as is. So basically, make everything even. Beautiful. So it's going to be an if statement, and then it's going to be phrase.length. Then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do remainder of like the remainder. And then divided by, and the remainder is if it when it's divided when it's divided, division, and the remainder is 1. Add a thing with a space in it. Otherwise, it's just return phrase. Pretty girls and zombies. Oh, I put text. I don't know why. Because I'm special. I knew what I wanted. Try to cover up the feelings. In this exercise, you are given a word or phrase, and you need to return that word or phrase with the word like in front of it. If this phrase already starts with like, you should not add another one. Just return the phrase as is. So like totally awesome, like cool dude, like I like you. Okay. To know you. I don't know why I keep accidentally pressing space right after I do the parentheses. Even after all this time, every time your eyes meet mine, it's you. Oh wait, I forgot the space. Every time you walk, you'll follow. Ooh, that's clever. They made that likely, so it still reads it as like instead of likely. Self every time I cross that line, but you mean? Oh, ha. That's the simplest answer I've ever seen. Like with a space in front of it, because that means it's the full word and that's it. That means the word ends. So I just forgot a space. The proof spaces cause the biggest problems. Just not having them or having them wrong spot. In this exercise, you will be given a phrase that includes the word meat. Replace the word with the word fruit and return the results. What in the vegan, the vegetarian, vegan, whatever, non-meat eater. Replace meat. I love meat. I love fruit. I bought fruit at the store instead of bought meat at the store. I don't remember if this is in this version, but we're gonna try it this way. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We figure out the other way to do it. That does work. Okay. basically the replace you take the first word in parentheses and you commas put the second word that you want to replace it with, and it'll just switch them. In this exercise, you are given a string and a word. You should return the index of location of the second instance of the word. If the word doesn't exist, return -1. Find a very, very good day, very 8. A very good day, very -1. Second instance. So like the place it had, the place in the array of phrase that it's found. Okay. Hey. 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 Anything else? A single way out. Hit the O. Thank you. Do the first index to check if it's -1. Oh, key, not word. Which means I need to switch that one too. Oh, excuse me. I did it again. Text over here. And word up here. I'm so used to defining my own variables. Alright, so we do the first index to check for the negative, for the, see if it exists. If it doesn't exist, if it doesn't exist, it just immediately returns -1, and then the second one, it'll go through for the whole length, it'll checking if it has it, and then returning what place it was in. People. 45. Ah, that's light, bro. Come on. Put some more weight on that bar, bruh. Sorry, I'm making fun of somebody. A gym rat has 225 pounds on the bar. Shame on him. God, is this a curse or grace? Tonight, smile that feels not right. Fake tired. And you rise foul. In this exercise, you are given a phrase that starts with A. If the word after the A begins with a vowel, add an N. Return the vowel. So just grammar checker, basically. Games. Where people pretty sure I'm doing this right. A-E-I-O. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I just did Spanish. For English letters. It helps you then. All these words found. Oops. That part replaces it. I believe. I could be wrong, but I believe. Find you. Crap. 12. Not 12. What did I do? That closed, that's closed. That's closed. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm like looking through the lines. I'm like, everything looks right. I did it twice. I just didn't hit the equals button. Ugh. I'm so smart. Shit. Ugh. There we go. So this just checks if it begins with an A, including that space, to make sure it's just the A, not a word that starts other than A. And then this creates the character to lower, takes the entire character to lowercase. And then this just checks if the start of the next word has any of these, any vowels, which would change it to an and if it did. Otherwise, it just returns an A. Thinking about the genocide. In this exercise, you were given a string with 2 words. You need to in a string with those 2 words switch words. So it's just going to be the thing from earlier where we're just switching. But we're going to do it a little different. Actually, no, it's going to be different because you don't know the exact words. I lied. Do I remember how to do this? That is the question. Oops. Why? I can't hit the P without hitting that now. Thank you. I'm going to split the words. And we're going to return. We're going to split these to make them 2 different arrays, I believe. And then we're going to return that. Plus a space. Plus that. Yeah, because just split it into an array, two pieces of an array, and then we just switch the parts of the array, adding a space in between. Call out, call no. Why is it only taking the first letters? That's weird. Why is it only taking the first letters? Did I misspell something? Droopy. Oh, I forgot the space. Oh, and I broke it. There we go. Yeah, I forgot the space. That's me. That's on me. See, I swear, spaces make the biggest difference. Because it wasn't splitting it without the actual space. So it was weird. Call now. What the? I wasn't even looking at the screen, I was turning around. In this exercise, you were given a string and should return that string in a reverse order. So, drow, or word is drow, backwards is strock cab, you know? Alright. I don't even know. Dummy, because you're going down. I keep doing that. It's a phrase. Ugh. Why do they use phrase? That's so boring. It's not boring. I'm just so not used to it. I should be by now. The amount of times I've done phrase instead of text, I should be used to it, but I'm just not. Let me about the nose ring. Try it with the toe tag. Yeah, we've done all of this before, basically. Empty string, adding to it, reversed. It starts at the max number, goes down, returns it. We've done it all before. It's just a little different. Actually, it's really, I don't even think it is different from Java to JavaScript, or JavaScript to Java. In that case, that is. Oops. Don't do that. This is why I dislike that they add that button there, just because I hit it so often, because it's right next to the assignment button. Write a method called just first and last that takes a string name and returns a new string that is only the first and last name. You may get a name with a middle name or multiple middle names, but you should ignore those. You can assume that there will be at least 2 names in the given string. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Nah, I just want to ride till my demons in the night. Parts. Name dot split. And we're gonna remember the space this time, because that that's important. I gotta do it for the bell. Body blessing. That's it. We're gonna add that space. It's got the devil thing that did. Body blessing. First and last name. First and last. We just do that -1 part to get the last one. For the bail. I want to say I know how to do that off the top of my head. It's just going to be that. The flow. Right there and see the blood. Rush about my aid. Anything with like plus equals always goes in. But you get a meaning by different about my aid. It never did to me. Yeah, somebody's having fun. It never did to me. Oh, actually, it's just see for the green. I'm awake and go to bed. Might as well do ketamine and get the regular out my head. I'm really close if I'm not right. It's just a matter of switching to which S goes first. Yeah, it's just a matter of which one, because there's 3 with S. He's dead to me. Oh, that was easy. But now to see the blood. Math level 2. I'm awake, can't go to bed. Might as well do ketamine. Write a method that takes 2 values of a string and adds those 2 values 3 more times on the end of the string. For example, repeat 2 Carol would be Carol la 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 la. To anybody else. Leaving it hard to tell. So I call myself. Buddy, I got my shades on. Why? Because I'm really trying to sleep in that, cause Dolly's eyes give me away. I can't face, I'm already heartless, so what else is there to break? I mean, just really with me and help me heal. Oops. This should be so easy, thank you. Believe it or not, I have a typing speed of over 100 average, but it's bad. Under storms of feeling great. I think it's because my hands are cold, just a little bit. Rewarded him, and it has a lot of symbols in it too. All that does is we just take the last 2 letters, and then those get added on twice at the end, or 3 times. Write a method that returns a specific digit of an irrational number square root of 2, 1.414 based on the user input. Square root 2 would return 1, and the square root of 2 would return 4. Must I take it off? Or 0 would return 1, 4 would be 2 would be 4. And here's something that you'll never get. I need to copy that number. I'm not typing that back out. Hour after hour, I've been praying for some patience. I've been waiting. Congratulations. I could all these thoughts get me away. Get a break. I mean, there's nothing left to say. I ain't pretending something that help me heal. Problems be real. I always get more than I take. That's just how it is. How it is. How it is. Did I spell it wrong? I probably spelled something wrong, let's be honest. Oh yeah. Put numerical instead of numeric. I'm an idiot. I was trying to be too correct. Mama handled it. Wow. We're wrong in everything. Minus the square root of 0. Or 2. A beer's worse than the whiskey burning there on your lips. That's why. I'm so smart. No! The hidden test. Well, how am I supposed to know how to fix it? Like, ugh. How am I supposed to know how to fix it if it's hidden? Cause I might have did. Made another dick. It's a piece of butter pieces. Not entirely sure what that is. I don't like the hidden issues or the hidden tests because it's pointless. You don't know how to fix it if it's hidden. It's like the most unhelpful thing on the planet. Need to matter that house. And the whiskey going down your lips. Alright, I don't know what that means. Line 7. I don't have a line 7. What? Bruh. Alright, we're gonna count that one as done because, you know, it does work. And it doesn't tell me how to fix it. Or, like, what needs to... What would be the, issue. And I could spend probably an hour trying to figure out what it is, but... There's no need for that. Write a method that computes the effective field goal percentage. For a player, you should call it effective field goal percentage and make it 3. It will take 3 integers. 1, 2, 3 for... should be computed by the number of 2-point field goals made plus 1.5 times the number of 3-point field goals made. Divide the number by the total of field goals attempted. This should be a 3-point field goal worth 1.5 times as much as a 2-point, so we weight it higher than the represent greater efficiency of 3-point shooters. So a whole lot of words for PEMDOS, I don't even have to. I don't even have to try. I'm pretty sure that'll just do it. Oh, I need to do if 0. I need to check it for 0. I just need to check it for 0. Just do an if statement to do the 0. Yeah. 1.5 times the 3 pointers. A similar thing, except we're just changing how much it's worth. So it's very similar. Oops. Times FTA. What throws it? 3 throws attempted. Oh, I kind of know what it is now. My hand is just defaulting farther left, right on the keyboard, just because I don't type that much anymore. I don't want to have another heartbreak. It's on to the edge. Every time I do it, it's a mist. Oh, what am I doing? No spaces. I'm so good. I'm saying this myself. I got my phone. Heartbreak, I do it all to the edge. Every time I do it, it's a mistake. Feels like I ought to be alone, so I don't need a part of me. I miss myself, cause I really hurt again. I call it quits and I found myself back in. It's weekend. But I thought I was cheating. Alright, I gotta go do something. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, no, you could hear me. I was looking at the wrong one. I look, you went to OBS and I thought that my mic was muted the whole time. I did not look. Okay, we're good. And I dream about you all the time. Back to math level 2. Write a method that takes in two numbers that represent hours worked and hourly paid. The function should return the total amount of paid for the hours. For any hours over 40, you should receive overtime pay, which is 1.5 times the pay. I think we've done this in JavaScript already. So it's going to be very similar to that. Say hello. Did it backwards. For me, everything I know, anywhere I go, nobody won't take away my love. And it's hard to be won't take away my love. I'm here without you, baby. Write a function that calculates the total amount of money a worker has made in the initial month and once worked. Even every year the worker is at the job, the salary increases $100 per month. So kind of like a geometric, but arithmetic. Geometric, kind of geometric. It is geometric. Sequence. Kind of. I mean, you could see it like that, but crap. Actually, no, we could do that because there's an S there. Month versus months worked. Or you just do that in general. Alright, no, it's just months. I'm dumb. Oop, that's why. I was like, what am I doing? Why is there two? Why is it not control? Please help me out. That's for per year, so that we can help calculate the increase into the ground. Me. We take the initial salary and then we times it by 100. Multiply that. However many years completed by 100 to add to it, and then going on in my head right now. Early life, ready to hold me through these nights. Now control, please help me out. Holding on, my hands are on. It's right there. I accidentally spaced and got the wrong thing. 14. Double to integer. Just to make sure it's not that, we're just gonna just to make sure it's not that. Okay. Just make sure it wasn't that, because that would be really annoying. It shouldn't have been, but you can't save me, you can't save me now. Going on my head right now. I lied. Just need to do that to make it the type int instead of double, because it was int up here and then I did double in it in the text, so it was messed up. It was messing everything up. Pretty little light to get you through the summer. Excuse me. I apologize for that. And I saw the cracks in your porcelain frame. Look in the mirror, tell me what you see. Eyes wide, you staring back at me. Mascara running down the beautiful stain. Back and back, now you look like a rain. Print looks so expensive on you. Faded diamonds or a necklace of blue. This is the art of ruin. A body in mind. Yeah, in my bed. And if it doesn't work, it's just switching those. Oops. There's a statue, golden heart of stone, and a jacket on the mattress, finally my own. Used. There's a color, and I love the way you look a little blue. My girl, show me what you hide. You're taking me inside. Alright, with that we hit Booleans level 2. You are divine. A prince looks so expensive on you. We've completed math. We're on Booleans level 2. We do have a few. I'm probably not going to make it all the way through all these. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull up my YouTube to see if anybody left a comment on the other ones. And I'm going to work on getting the new ones uploaded here right after I finish this. Show comments. Alright. And really there's only 3 because I'm an idiot and forgot that part. So alright, I think that's going to be where I end this video today. Thank you for anybody who stopped in. If this helped you, go ahead and hit a like button. If you have a question on any coding language at all and need help finding a solution, go ahead and drop a comment describing situation. I'll work on getting a solution for you in a video. And thank you for stopping in, everybody. Have a good day.